Welcome to the first shared reading module lesson. And in this, we are simply just going to be talking about kind of the research project as a whole and some steps, what all it includes, and hope that it clarifies anything that might be confusing. Okay, so this is what the research project is going to look like as a whole. Right, what you're doing right now, this is module 1. And this will be the first week of the project. And once you complete that, we will jump into the second phase, which is recording and uploading videos of you reading with your child without getting any kind of coaching feedback or before we even introduce some of these strategies. So we just get a real good picture of what you're doing, what reading with your child looks like over the span of like 2 to 4 weeks. Okay. Then we will move into the shared reading modules where we really teach you the strategies. And there's 3 modules and you'll do those over the course of 1 week, but it should not take you too long. Just that 1 week, we'll ask you to kind of dive in and watch some lessons and do those kind of things that we'll talk about in a minute. So after that, you can move to the next phase, which is, again, recording and uploading videos of you reading with your child. But here, the only thing that changes is that when you upload those videos, a shared reading coach who's been trained in some of these strategies will begin to send you back some feedback at the end of each week. And we can kind of further refine and further help you and support you as you use those strategies with your child. Okay, and that should take anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks, depending on how the strategies are working for you. Okay, and then after that, we'll take a break. There'll be a couple of weeks where we won't ask you to do anything. We are just going to take a little break there, excuse me, and then we will come back. And for 2 additional weeks, we'll ask you to record and upload those videos of you reading with your child. So the next thing is interviews. We're going to interview you 3 times throughout this process because we want to make sure that you guys understand that you are we're collaborators here. We appreciate your help and your feedback at any point of the process, what you like, what you don't like, what's difficult, what's easy, what you could use more information on, those kinds of things. So we will be setting up just brief, maybe 30-minute interviews where we'll ask you some of those things and you can provide us with some feedback so that we can help other families with a similar kind of design and strategies down the line. And that's very much appreciated. So as far as compensation goes, before you start your reading, you should get your books. We'll provide you with some books, and then after you send in those initial videos that are where you're recording and upload videos of you reading with your child, before you start the shared reading modules, we'll provide you with $50. And then once you do your training, we'll provide you with another set of $50. And then finally, after you record and upload the videos for those 3 to 5 weeks, and we take our break, and then you send us those last couple weeks of videos, you'll get another additional $50. So $150 total plus the books for your child. Okay, so some things to know before we get started. Each time you come to the website, please make sure that you are signed in. Some of the lessons and checks or little quizzes and things like that are kind of hidden if you do not log in. So please make sure you do that. And so also, if you do not have a device to record, please let us know. We can provide you with an iPad or something like that that will help you kind of record that you reading with your child. Or if your Wi-Fi is kind of spotty and your internet connection is not reliable, please let us know. You can let your coach know, and we can provide you with the hotspot that might help with that as well. Okay. Similarly, if you have any question, please don't hesitate to reach out to your coach. at any time. They are there to help you kind of throughout this process and make this as convenient and as efficient as possible. Okay. A big thing here is please do not proceed to those lessons, the next lessons, modules 2 through 4, until your coach tells you to do so. Okay, so how long you send in your videos initially depends on a variety of things you don't have to worry about, but your coach will be very specific on when it's okay to kind of go and learn those strategies and engage with those lessons and things like that in modules 2 through 4. So just please wait until I tell you to do so. Okay. And in general, make sure that the communication is good between you and your coach. If things are confusing, they're there to help you. And we really don't want you to get stuck or get frustrated. So we believe that we have designed these modules and this program to be as convenient as possible for you guys. So if there is any questions or anything like that, please let them know. We can work on fixing some of that with you. Okay. All right, so this first module 1, you are already into the lesson portion of it. So that's very good. And the format for this module is very similar to the later 3 modules that are on the shared reading strategies. The only thing that's different here is that we're focused on just the project steps and the technology, making sure we're all good with that. Okay, so you've already done kind of a pre-lesson check, and this is the lesson. And then we'll go into a practice video. We're kind of watching some of the strategies in action. And then we will do a post-lesson check, see if things are still confusing and stuff like that. Okay. So that next phase, after you complete this module all the way, you do the post-lesson check. Then you're going to record yourself reading to your child for 10 minutes, 3 times a week. Okay. And you're going to read, hopefully, please read one of the books that we send you, and know that it's okay to read the same book over and over again. That actually helps, and that's encouraged. And so we'll ask that you record yourself the 3 times you do record or on different days. It can help our children not get frustrated for reading for a prolonged period of time. And please do that kind of away from distractions. Okay, and when you do record, please set your phone or the iPad or whatever up so that you and your child are both visible in the video, and then it's in a quiet area so that we can really get a good grasp of what's going on when you guys read. Okay. So I think the most difficult portion of this process will be uploading the videos. And so you will, but I think as soon as we get it once, it'll be fine. So you'll send us videos using Nifty, which is something that's called Knowles file transfer. And you can find the link to do so in the upload your videos section up on the main menu bar of the website. And these next steps we will model in the following video in the practice section of the module. So don't worry if this is confusing now, but just for your reference, once you click on that link, you can select drop off, and then you will need to, the first time you do it, you'll need to verify your email address. And after email is verified, you can, you'll see a place to add Garcia-Salas at fsu.edu as the recipient. And then you'll upload your video by using the click to add files or drag them here button. Okay. And you can upload your video after each time you read, which is what's recommended. Just kind of get it done, or at all 3 videos at the end of the week. Okay. And again, if this seems confusing, don't worry, we're here to help. And we also have a video example of this process in the next portion of this module. Okay. All right, and so like I briefly mentioned before, modules 2 through 4 will be focused on the shared reading strategies. And don't worry about this now, but the second module is going to be an introduction to a strategy called peer. And then module 3 will be focused on a strategy called crowd. And then that kind of module 4 will be kind of some more advanced questions we can ask our kids when reading. But again, it'll all make sense in time. And you'll get lots of time to practice and ask questions and stuff. And again, they'll follow the same steps as module 1. You'll have a pre-lesson check, a lesson practice, and a post-lesson check. And you'll do all these over the course of 1 week. But again, it shouldn't take too long. Okay. So after you do those lessons, you're going to go and do the same thing again. We're recording and uploading 10-minute videos of you reading with your child 3 times a week. We're going to follow the same steps as you did before the modules. Only difference again is that the reading coach will provide you with feedback at the end of the week about your strategies. Yeah, so they'll send you back a video in an email where you can kind of pull it up, and they'll tell you some things maybe we can continue to work on, things you're doing great, other areas that might be helpful for you and your child. And then so once you get that video, you can watch that before reading with your child the next week and try to maybe implement some of those strategies. And maybe they can help clarify things that are a little confusing and stuff like that. All right, and so you continue that process until your coach tells you, okay, we're good to go, you can stop. And then that's when that 2-week break will start. Okay. Yeah, so we'll take a break for after that. When the coach tells you, you can take a break for a few weeks. The coach will stay in contact on when that will actually start back up again. And then you'll send in videos for 2 weeks. So three videos a week for 2 weeks without receiving any coaching feedback. And then we are done. Okay. Thank you.